What's up? Alright, so last episode, video, whatever you want to call it, was basically leading to this one of some coming out stories. And it's not just going to be some coming out stories, it's also going to be me building up to come out. And so I did not start off on a great high note on this. I started off on like the complete other end, depressed, almost alone, and not in a healthy state of mind. I kept pushing everyone away. I didn't have any girlfriends because, I said female friends, because what kind of guy wants to be with a girl and not have any interest in her? And I was afraid to be like the gay bestie because, I wasn't out yet. And so it just didn't really work out there. I didn't want any guy friends because I had a crush on half of them. And that sucks. And with me denying all that and pushing that away, it just wasn't healthy and wasn't working out. So I had been in some low places, low mental, sad, dark places before. So I started recognizing some signs of when things were starting to get bad, and I needed to intervene on myself before things got extremely bad. And they almost did for a minute. My therapist I was seeing, I didn't feel like I could talk to her. I thought she might tell my dad, even though there's the whole patient confidentiality thing or whatever. So I never talked to her about it. Eventually I did, but it took a little bit of time to work up to it. I ended up going online and finding a website called the GYC, the Gay Youth Corner. It's no longer there, but it was a wonderful site, especially back then. And it helped me a lot. There's whole forum threads just coming out, depression, talking to your parents, how-tos. Moderators were great. Anyone that was slightly suspicious, everyone jumped on the sus train and terminated them. So it was a wonderful place, and I absolutely love it and owe it my life. I honestly do. And I had put together a plan, and so I picked out 3 cousins basically because they're on the other side of the country. They are on the other side of the country, and I have their contact through Facebook, and we all know the same cousin that is gay. I thought it was obvious, but apparently some of my family did not, and they were not happy about it, which that part was a big, I don't know if I want to do this. And those 3 loved me for it, and it was just another day of conversating with them, having a conversation with them, I guess, and everything was just fine and dandy, which that uplifted me so much. Now, next step is to come out to some friends that I see. So I came out to some closest friends at school. One guy, one girl, and Brian, he was all cool about it. He was like, all right, cool. So anyways, I got these new drumsticks. Want to check them out? Yeah, sure, whatever. And then my girlfriend, she was like, female friend, not like girly friend. Like, we weren't dating or anything. So she's like, oh my god, yeah, I can talk to you about boys. Can I do your nails? And eventually, yeah, I guess I didn't get my nails painted. But it was a little while later. Then the next step is to come out to my best friend, and I don't really have many best friends, so that pretty much left Lindsay, and she's my bestie then, and still my bestie now. But my plan did not go anywhere near like I had thought, because I wanted to go to prom. Not at first, but I decided I probably should. And the person I really wanted to go to prom with, I'm going to out myself first, and yeah, that's not happening. And so I asked her to prom. So first I went to her prom since she goes to a separate school, then to mine, and after my prom, sitting on the beach, because Florida, that's what we do here, holding hands and kissing, and I just stopped because it felt weird. And she's like, what's up? I'm like, I like guys. It's like, I knew it. I knew this was coming eventually. She was slightly surprised, but still loved me for it. And she's like, well, since we're on that little confession net and feelings, does this feel weird, like us? Because, we were like close friends before, so it's like kind of like dating a sibling. And they're like, yeah. So we pretty much broke it off right then, and still we're besties, and everything was great. Since obviously I'm dating a girl, that just like, I'm bi. Yeah, I rode the bi train for a while. Had another girlfriend, she was awesome, and like everyone thought she was a butch lesbian. I think people still do, but she's freaking awesome, still freaking awesome, and still talk from time to time, mostly on Instagram comments and stuff like that, but we're not close at all anymore. But I came out to her, and then we started dating, and everything was just fine. There was a little part, though, with my family. I also had a plan in place for that. I'd tell my stepbrother, then I was going to tell my brother Nate, and then go from there. Well, that did not get to go anywhere close to plan. That train derailed harder than me surprised where me and Lindsay are dating now. My stepmom and I got into a big shouty fighty match, and I guess she forgot I'm grounded, because she said, why don't you ever have any friends over? Why don't you have a girlfriend? It's unhealthy to be staying home all the time. Why don't you get out and do something? And I just shot back with, because I'm fucking gay. And the look on her face was priceless. But the thing that was more hitting hard was that urge to throw up coming from my gut. So of course I ran to the bathroom, bowed down to that porcelain bowl of water like a Harry Potter trying to see some memories. And thankfully I did not throw up. Thank God, because that's nasty, and I didn't want to have to clean the bathroom again because I'm grounded, so I'm always cleaning the bathroom. Disgusting. And so now my stepmom knows, and everything's fine and dandy now for a while longer. And then I have an intervention. Apparently, I'm addicted to porn, because what else is what else is a teenager doing late at night on the internet? I don't know. For me, it was the GYC chat rooms with some internet friends, Tumblr, and watching Adult Swim segments for anime. Yeah. And, of course, every good intervention has to end on a high note. So basically, I was then forced to come out to the rest of my family. Great. I'm not addicted to porn, but I like dick. Because they're like, but you have a girlfriend. Like, actually, we just broke up not too long ago. So I just kept riding it on the buy train, because now me and Lindsay, me and Jamie were like not dating. Then we started dating. I don't know. It's so long ago, and I didn't really pay too much attention to when the times were, because it just really, we didn't really kiss or anything all that often, and that was like the most extreme thing. So we were just like really, really, really good friends. I feel like that's like that historic definition of roommates, but we actually were just friends. But anyways, that was like the end of me having to come out to anyone, because from then on it's like, oh, you're gay, and we like learn the signs of gay people, how you can tell by just looking at you, the gaydar thing. I don't know how else to put it. So that was how everything else went from there. It was just now living life as I'm gay. Because after me and Jamie broke up, that was it. That was the last time I've dated a girl in 12 years. So, what's this guy doing? That's I guess that pretty much sums up my coming out stories now, and me coming out to myself and accepting myself a little bit. And this kind of leads me to a couple of other things I was hinting at, and I guess I should just start with middle school, that hellhole. So tomorrow's ride home. It's Friday. I'm going to talk about that place and how it negatively affected me, and how I think things would have been way differently. I still don't think I would change it. I don't know yet. So I'll think about this tonight and come up with what I'm going to say tomorrow, and see you next time.